To matters of the WHO, because the World Health Organization Tuesday said the world needs to prevent vaccine nationalism to guarantee the equitable access and fair allocation for COVID-19 vaccines. WHO Director General Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus said that once a successful vaccine is identified, WHO's Strategic Advisory Group will provide recommendations for their appropriate and fair use. Here's more details of that in this report by Sona Tunkara.
As the world anticipates an effective vaccine for the novel coronavirus, the WHO is concerned over the nationalization of vaccine trials in countries that proclaim its existence. Russia is the world's first country to register COVID-19 vaccine that grant regulatory approval in less than 2 months of human testing. China also approves its first vaccine, which is an attenuated cold virus, to introduce genetic material from the novel coronavirus into the human body. Besides the Russia-China vaccine, some 150 vaccines are currently in development and testing stages around the world.
It's critical that countries don't repeat the same mistakes. We need to prevent vaccine nationalism. And for this reason, WHO is working with governments and the private sector to both accelerate the science through the ACT Accelerator and ensure that new innovations are available to everyone, everywhere, starting with those at highest risk.
The WHO chief calls on countries to be collaborative in response to the pandemic. He said that sharing COVID-19 supplies strategically and globally is actually in each country's national interest. Maria Van, the COVID-19 technical leader of the Health Emergency Program on the WHO, said the majority of the population remains susceptible.
What we've learned from the studies available to date is that less than 10% of the population has evidence of antibodies against SARS-CoV-2 virus. But what we are looking at right now are the results of the seroepidemiology studies that are being conducted, and these tell us consistently across all regions that a large proportion of the population remains susceptible to infection, and that means the virus has an opportunity to spread.
With all concerted efforts on deck in the fight against the pandemic, the number of confirmed cases globally is on the surge. There are currently 22 million recorded cases, with a death toll of more than 700,000 and a promising recovery of 14 million. For iAfrica TV, Sohna Tunkara.